Dear students of 10th standard, very pleasant morning. Once again, welcome back to the biology class. We are discussing unit number 15, that is nervous system. Today, we are going to discuss the structural and functional unit of the nervous system, that is the neuron or nerve cell. Now, let us see structure of a neuron. A neuron typically consists of three basic parts. What are the three basic parts? They are cyton, dendrites, and axon. Here in this picture, which is cyton? This is a cyton. Okay, the irregular shaped structure. Okay, that is called what? Cyton. And the branched structures. Okay, so these all branched structures are called what? Dendrites. And the long processes is called what? Axon. Got it? So what are the three parts of the nerve cell or neuron? Cyton, dendrites, and axon. Now let us see one by one how they are. The first part is the cyton. Okay, so this is the structure of the cyton. Cyton is also called cell body or perikaryon. Okay, its another name is cell body or perikaryon. It has a central nucleus. Here you can see it has a central nucleus with abundant cytoplasm called neuroplasm. Okay, the cytoplasm of the nerve cell, that is cyton, is called what? Neuroplasm. So the cyton consists of a central nucleus and more cytoplasm. The cytoplasm of the nerve cell is called what? Neuroplasm. Got it? Then the cytoplasm has large granular body. Okay, that is called Nissls granules. Okay, you got it? This is the cytoplasm. Okay, in the cytoplasm there are many granular structures. Okay, so the granular structures are called what? Nissls granules. And the cytoplasm consists of many cell organelles. We know the cell organelles. Okay, they are mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, and endoplasmic reticulum. Got it? The cytoplasm consists of Nissls granules as well as cell organelles such as mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, and endoplasmic reticulum. Neurons do not have the ability to divide. You got it? The neuron, that is a nerve cell, is not having the ability to divide. This is a cell, but it will not divide. It is specialized. There are several fiber-like structures are there. Okay, here in the cytoplasm of the cyton, there are many fiber-like structures are there. Okay, they are known as neurofibrils. Got it? Several neurofibrils are present in the cytoplasm that help in transmission of nerve impulses to and from the cell body. Okay, so these neurofibrils, okay, are used to transmit the impulse to the cyton as well as away from the cyton. You got it? So the next part is the dendrites. Okay, so already we know the dendrites are the branched structures. These are called what? Dendrites. These branched structures are called what? Dendrites. Okay, so what are dendrites? These are the numerous branched cytoplasmic processes that project from the surface of the cell body. This is the surface of the cell body. From here, okay, the branched structures projects outside. Okay, so many numerous, that is called numerous branched structures. They are known as dendrites. They conduct nerve impulses towards the cyton. What is their function? They will conduct the nerve impulse. Okay, nerve impulse towards the cyton. The branched projections increase the surface area for receiving the signals from other nerve cells. Because it is much branched, okay, that's why it increases the surface area for receiving the signals or impulse. You got it? So, the next part is the axon. Third part is the axon. Okay, what is axon? Where is axon? Here you can see. Okay, the axon is a single, elongated and slender projection. The end of the axon, okay, this is the end of the axon. Okay, so the end of the axon terminates as fine branches. Okay, these branches end up with a small knob-like structure. Okay, this knob-like structure is called synaptic knob. The plasma membrane of the axon is known as axolemma. Okay, here the axon is covered by a membrane. Okay, that membrane is called what? Axolemma. And cytoplasm of the axon. Okay, axon is a tubular structure. There is a cytoplasm inside. So the cytoplasm of the axon is called axoplasm. Okay, this axon carries the impulse away from the cyton. You know, this is the cyton. Okay, so the impulse is carried away from the cyton. Okay, out of the cyton. Then this axon may be covered by a protective sheath. Okay, that sheath is called myelin sheath. Here you can see this is a protective sheath. Okay, that sheath name is called what? Myelin sheath, which is further covered by a layer of cells called Schwann cells. Okay, here you can see the Schwann cells. Okay, so the myelin sheath is covered by a layer of Schwann cells called neurilemma. Okay, this layer is called what? Neurilemma. So first axon is covered by axolemma. This axolemma is again covered by myelin sheath. Then myelin sheath is covered by neurilemma. This neurilemma is made up of Schwann cells. Got it? Myelin sheath breaks at intervals. Here you can see the myelin sheath is not continuous, breaks at intervals. Okay, so these intervals are known as nodes of Ranvier. Okay, these intervals are called nodes of Ranvier. Okay, you can see the parts here. Okay, here you can see myelin sheath, Schwann cells. Okay, nodes of Ranvier. Got it? Then the region between the node is called internode. Okay, which is internode? This is the node of Ranvier. Okay, this space between the nodes of Ranvier is called internode. Got it? What is the function of the myelin sheath? Okay, myelin sheath acts as insulator and ensures rapid transmission of nerve impulse. Okay, myelin sheath is acting as an insulator and ensures rapid transmission of nerve impulses. The next is the synapse. Okay, what is synapse? A junction between synaptic knob. Already we know, okay, synaptic knob is the end of the branches of axon. There are small knob-like structure that is called synaptic knob. Okay, so a junction between synaptic knob of axon of one neuron and dendron of next neuron. Okay, this is the axon of one neuron. Okay, this is the, see, you can see this is a cyton and this is the dendron of another neuron. So the junction between, okay, the terminal end of the axon of one neuron and the dendron is called synapse or the synaptic junction. You got it? synapse or synaptic junction. What is the use? Information from one neuron can pass to another neuron through this space, okay, or through this junction with the release of a chemical substance called neurotransmitters. You got it? First you should know what is a synapse, okay, or what is a synaptic junction. Okay, the space between the end of the axon and the dendron of another neuron is called what? Synapse or synaptic junction. Here what is released? Here one chemical is released. That chemical name is called neurotransmitter. Got it? So this neurotransmitter only helps for the conduction of the impulse from one neuron to another neuron. Got it? Okay, thank you.